All right, so what do we got today?
Is the discussion one?
Okay, discussion. Did you send it to me?
Yes, I sent you the prompt and the one I'm working on. For this one, it's not, there's no word limit, it's this a word doc.
All right, let's see what I'm private. Woohoo. When's this due?
This one is due on the 24th.
24.
Yeah, the 21st. The second one, the third project will be the 20th.
How are you doing that class? Did you be great?
So far, for the discussion boards, I've been getting 100.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then for the last little paper, I got a 37.4 or the project.
Out of how many points?
40.
Out of 40. Good. Okay. So you're doing okay.
It was a minus, it was, yeah, yeah.
Is that something you worked on?
Yeah, it's a 37.5 out of 40.
That's not bad.
The one I had the points taken off is so-called the sentences for definition
Yeah.
and the word knowledge.
For what?
The word knowledge
Okay.
exercise.
You want to show me or no? Can I go either want to see anything if I
Just the
it's good to know how to do it, you know? Good. Good. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, the thing I didn't even understand what it meant, the connotation, so good. Oh, good. Word. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Got an excellent.
that's what I got on the first one too.
Okay, good. Yeah, I haven't asked you.
Oh, I got a B on that one.
Yeah.
B.
Okay,
24 out of 30.
okay. So, all right, it's helping then, right? We're doing okay?
I think so far, my professor during the spring break, she gave the option to redo one of the projects,
Uh-huh,
1 to 3.
uh-huh,
This one got a B,
okay.
and the point that's missing is so-called in part 4 to 6. It's the first one.
Should ask. Oh, okay. 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 All right, you can live with this. Not bad, you okay? Feel pretty good about it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, I like to keep my customers satisfied, you know? Let's see now. There you go, three things, all right. One, two, let's go there.
This discussion board is so-called the class assignment for the class.
Sheltered construction activation.
That one have so-called the exercises that I can include in
Okay,
the
so
lesson.
this is a model.
Yeah.
And it's 42 pages, I guess we won't be looking at all that. Wow,
Is on the so-called the certain lessons I can include
okay,
for the topic.
okay, so you could pick some of these. All right, let's go back here. All right, so should I, what do you think? Should I look at the annual habitat lesson plan?
That's the one I'm working on.
That's what you're working on, so that's what we're gonna look at,
Mhm.
right? Second grade. Wait, okay, sorry, what's SWBAT mean?
Uh,
Go back.
it's the one from the discussion where we did last time for the week 11.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Because of that, it's the what the so-called student.
must stand for something.
Is the student will be able to. That's what.
Oh, thank you. Students. Will.
Yeah, that's the what that's from the so-called the discussion board from week 11.
Okay, but I just didn't remember what it stood for.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay, so what am I looking at here?
Um,
Blue. You want me just to look it over? What would help you?
look over I'm still adding to it.
Okay, yeah.
I am right now to just the support strategy. I will need to finish the rest of it. This
You understand what you're doing?
the so-called right now. I am working on the objectives, and then from there I need to finish doing the rest of it. Or maybe you need to change a little bit of the objectives around to match it really.
Fine. Ah, so that the speaking objectives, the reading this short story they've written, right?
Yeah.
Reading the short story. And I think you don't have to say verbally discuss, because like when you discuss something, seems like it's verbal. Okay. We should be able to discuss animal and habitat vocabulary while reading the short story they've written out loud. Forest. Snake. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of fish swim in the ocean. And since you have 3 sentences that are complete here, you're gonna separate that with semicolons, not commas, okay?
Oh,
Like that. Okay. Forest snake pie. Group activity. Share activity. That's what's called a share activity.
It's not called in the group they're gonna talk to each other.
Okay.
They're gonna answer the question about like if they were an animal, what would it be? Why?
Okay. Okay. This, I'm back to speaking objectives. Fish swim in the ocean, deer, are those examples? Or are they, did you use the right thing with IE or should it be EG?
They're example.
So you want EG, that's, EG is for example. Okay, want me to fix it?
Yeah.
IE is, that is, like an explanation. EG. Okay. Fish swim in the ocean, deer run in the forest, snake bite, okay, good. So this group activity is called a share activity?
But it's the
I don't know.
uh I think it's like more like a think, pair, share.
I was wondering about that.
It's that kind of
Should we write that in there? Right?
it's that kind of
All right, you want to put that in? So I can screw it up. Each habitat is living, they were an animal. It's just another habitat. All right, again, we're in G. Funny, okay. Good. All right. Listening objective. Picture. Let's say by looking at instead of through.
Mhm.
Do that. By looking at pictures. Okay. At pictures of real life locations as well as what's animal types like that? Is that what you mean? Not sure if I get this right.
I think like so far, there's different types of the categories of the animals
Yeah.
with them.
So you mean like, all right. Could you explain that more?
So called like the reptile. Amphibian. I think for this one, I'm gonna need a painter.
Identify the different types of animals by looking at pictures of real life locations as well as animal types. Animal. No. Types. Oh, there we go. Students should be able to listen to verbal statements about animals of the same class or kingdom, fish, reptiles, amphibians, etc., and the likeliest habitat that they will be able to live. Oh no. Habitat in which they will be able to live. All right, that's it, right. Let's go over here. And the likeliest habitat in which they will be. Two. Location and what animal they would what animal they would be if they faced. Oh,
That's kind of similar to the one.
7. Could be. Identify their students will be able to identify their preference for habitat location and what animal they would be. Oh, I know. Be based on that preference. Would live in the GEP. Or is it I? I would live in the forest. Is that what it should be? Instead of they? Yeah. I. Is that right? Maybe that's right. Identify their preference for habitat location and what animal they would be based on that preference. I would live in the forest. Okay. That's all right. That seem right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be, I would live in the forest because I like the dark or something. You have to say foxes.
But I think for this part, it's so called the story that I told them to so called right in the before. Then this one is, I think this one is with the think pair share that
Mhm.
part
Yeah.
about what where they want to live, but what animals they would like to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because well, what's so great about foxes, for example? Like, should we say, I like foxes and foxes are fat because foxes are fast? Like, do you have to explain why you want to be that animal? I really don't know.
Yeah. I suppose about the weather, of where the animal lives.
Okay. Do we have to mention the weather?
It's the it's the weather and so called why they like the habitat they chose.
So why do foxes like the forest?
I think it's so called the
Oh, availability of food. Oh, okay. Let's see, I would live in the forest because instead of I like foxes, because because foxes can find food in the like that,
Yeah, I think
or do you have to say I like foxes?
I don't.
I mean, you're not saying why you live in the forest. Because it has to say what animal. Because foxes can easily find food in forest. But I don't know. You see how that's different? I don't know. I mean, you could also put,
Yes.
I would live in the forest because I like foxes, and foxes can easily find food in forests.
But I think that one
Mhm.
that one sounds wait,
That sounds good.
that one sounds like it would really match with that objective.
It would or it wouldn't?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do that because I like foxes and foxes. Okay, I think we covered it then. I would live in the forest because I like foxes, and foxes can easily find food in the forest. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Not sure, but material is quite needed. Flashcards. Okay, mention laptop video. Okay. Internet. Classroom physical configuration. Okay. Well, words vocabulary. Posting the animals in their natural habitat because animals and habitat land. Okay, good. Spanish. So
Yeah.
either put periods on every one, which I wouldn't do, or take periods out. Try and be consistent. So I'm going to take that period out. Let's see here. Clusters. Yeah, because it's not sense anyhow. Clusters of animals. Natural habitat. Yeah, it should be a period. English and Spanish, elf and wall. Pictures. What do you mean the kind that has pictures?
So called the alphabet were in the middle, or like the alphabet and then maybe in the middle of the alphabet in the bottom there'd be an image of
Okay, on the alphabet.
yeah on the alphabet, like those scripts,
Pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
there'd be the image maybe of an animal or like a fruit or something with
Okay.
the letters. Okay.
Alphabet. English, Spanish, alphabet, on the wall. Oh, yeah, the alphabet with images of animals. Alphabet, is that okay?
Mhm.
And then I think it's good. That's your tuning arrangement. Words. All right, support strategies. Share, picture sort, KWL. KWL is
You know what? No, well, you already know that what you wanna do.
what's the stand for? No.
Yeah, the K is no.
What's the now? Something.
You already, the first one's like you already know something,
Yep.
and then what you wanna learn,
Want, sort of.
or
And then
what?
learn. Oh. Going back for me. KWL. Meaning. Okay, know, want to know, and learn. That's what it is. Thank you. Sort of KWL. Okay. Identify the different learning types of the output profession. Create lessons appropriately based on the application protocol. Basic interpersonal communication skills used in the lesson. Use speaking language and support therefore, we don't need to use. Group work to give students extra practice in learning and utilizing knowledge. Just do that. Extra time. Yeah. So support strategy. TPR. By identify different learning types and outcomes. Creating lessons appropriately based on population. Protocol. Basic communication skills. Identify. Create. Eight. Support strategies. CPR. Identify different language types. Appropriately like that. Learn basics. I'm trying to put them on the same board. Learn basic interpersonal communication skills. So there. Provide. Easy language and simple explanation. Report. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you got to put all that in, or no? This is just a form. Do you have to fill out this form, or do you just have to hand in the form?
I would need to answer the rest of these.
You mean engagement, teaching, studying application?
Yes.
Okay, so is that what you have left to do on this?
I think for the time, I might need to change it for the change it so it can split it.
So the what?
Because so-called my time for the lesson is 35 minutes.
So you need to break it up. Like you have to say 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. Anytime you need it.
So
Is there a sample one of these?
yeah.
Did you give it to me? Oh my God. This is the thing you sent me, right? Or no?
No.
No. Okay. No. Okay. R and TPI?
I think that one made a typo.
Okay, that was the thing. All right, so now you actually have to write down what you're needing to do, right? That's
Yeah,
what's
the
here.
so-called everything I have in the beginning with the objectives.
Yeah,
This is writing it out.
yeah, that makes sense. Do you know how to do that?
I think for this part, I would need some help.
Which part?
Let me see. the engagement, the writing.
Okay, how are you gonna do that? What's the plan?
I was so-called maybe trying to start the lesson with the chart, that little
Okay.
chart in the beginning, and
Okay.
ask the students what they with the chart on the board,
Okay, what's that chart called?
the KWL.
Okay, so write that in. That, you want to do step one? I don't know, is there more than one step? Let's see. I don't know what steps there are. Like, is there gonna be more to engage with or just that one thing?
I think I would also use some videos, play some videos for
Okay.
them to listen.
And you would do that to engage them, to get them interested in the beginning.
Yes.
Okay, so then I think you have two steps, right? Well, let's do it the way she did here. Do you have that in front of you? Or you want it back?
Yeah.
So step one would be KWL chart.
Yes. Yes.
And what would you do with the KWL chart? Okay, two, you can put video, that's fine. Go back to it. And what kind of video is it?
I think it would be we need to find the video.
Okay, you don't know what video is. Some video, an animal video, I don't know.
Maybe the videos that so-called maybe talk about where, like, kind of describe where they like put them in the habitat.
Okay. So is it like something that they can imagine themselves, something?
Kind of this.
Or how are you gonna say that?
Uh,
What would you ask the students? What they know about animal habitats or something?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what you do with a KWO chart. You do what you know and what you want to know.
Yeah, and
But
then
they can't do,
the
yeah.
yes and of it.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's see. I would get rid of, I don't
Yes.
think you need this whole first one. You already have KWL chart. I would just do KWL chart. I would ask students what they know and just go right in there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't think you're really saying anything there. Like you could say KWL chart in front of classroom, right? And then get rid of this part. Is that all right?
Mhm.
Because you had to put that chart front, right?
Mhm.
KWL chart in front of classroom. I would ask students what they know about animal habitats and what they want to learn about. Okay, that seems good. 2, video. So now what do we do about the video?
I think with the video it would be some a video describing animal and their habitat.
Oh, and I have a question.
Yes.
For the first one, do you talk about, like, would you have a discussion?
Yeah.
Would like kids get to like say, I don't know. I mean, so should we write the word discussion?
Yes. There'd be a discussion with that too.
Okay, should we put that in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Like, how about like students can exchange ideas, or something like that? Okay. All right, then video, I know you don't have it yet. Video about or that shows, what do you think? But you're gonna have to, you actually have to find video, don't you? Okay. So what's the video gonna be about?
I think it'll be a video showing explaining what's the habitat.
Okay, video explaining, I've written it. Video explaining animal habitat. Like a YouTube sort of thing?
Yeah.
maybe say YouTube explaining. How long? I would say YouTube though. But you want to say that it's short or a video clip. This can't be too long, right?
Yeah.
Big video clip or something that shows it's not that long. Yeah, that's good. Here's what I would do. I would do parentheses, but you don't really know. YouTube video, I'll put a question mark there, okay?
Mhm.
So then you know that's what you're gonna do. All right, now, time needed for this. You got 35 minutes total, right? Can't be very long. Let's see. Video clip, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. How long do you think for the KWL chart?
I think it'll be a few, not that many.
3 minutes? Like 3 minutes for each?
Mhm.
How about 6 minutes total?
Yeah.
Or 5 to 6? All right.
Yeah.
Third. Now you have to do the same thing with everything else. Teaching. How are you going to teach it? How'd you decide on 35 minutes, by the way? How did you know you were going to need 35 minutes?
Because I know that most of the time, the lessons for each subject is not that many in
Okay.
one day.
So I mean, could you say 40 minutes if you did 40?
Yeah.
So you could adjust it. Okay. So the teaching part is that the longest part or no?
Or I think this part's the one with it.
What? Yeah, I think it's either the teaching part is the longest or the studying application part. It's the longest. This is a good model though. That's good.
It seems like they put them on step by step for each section,
Yeah.
from one to the end of the lesson. For these little box of what they're gonna do next.
So this is through the 21st, right?
Yeah.
So am I going to see it again?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You need to work on all this part,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can look at it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of know what you're doing.
Yes.
Here's your model.
Yeah.
Good model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll see you on Monday or Wednesday.
Yes.
What?
I think, but that's
Wednesday.
Monday.
Say what?
Have Monday.
All right. Well, you should let Christina know, okay, about Monday. Because I have the time to be it.
Okay,
Just tell her. It's already.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But I'll for sure see you.
What's this one?
Wednesday. Today's date is the 12th. Today is the 19th, so I'll definitely see you Wednesday. You get some done over the weekend, I can get one. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I wish you have a good weekend.
You too.
I'll see you soon.